Well, really nothing to talk about. It really is nothing to talk about. Other than the Heat got absolutely abysmal by the Boston Celtics. Again, this time at home. Second consecutive game. The Heat were held to the score of 86 at most. Tonight, they scored 85 points against the Boston Celtics. They started off well in the first quarter. You got some nice passes. You got some pretty nice debuts. Then in the second quarter, the Heat shooting was absolutely atrocious. They missed 12 straight shots. At least 11. I'll say 11. 11 shots they missed at least. And while they're missing all those shots, Sam Hauser is cooking. Then Jason Tatum exploded in the third quarter, scoring at least 20 points in the third quarter. Outscoring the Heat 36-22 in the third, and worst of all, outscoring the Heat in the second quarter 34-19. And the fourth quarter, there was just nothing there. I mean, nothing to talk about there. What an atrocious game. What an atrocious game. And I think we knew this, but I think, we had the hope in the first quarter that, hey, maybe this could be different. This could be a nice defensive game against a top-seeded team. Maybe all's forgiven when you're getting whacked out by the Brooklyn Nets, who are a pathetic team. Maybe you rebound against a really good Boston team. Nope, didn't happen. And also, it didn't help that you don't have Tyler Hero with the stomach problem, and Jaime Jaquez also without a stomach problem. They don't have Jaylen Brown, but no problem, because Jason Tatum took over the third quarter. And really nothing to talk about. Really nothing to talk about. Jason Tatum with 33 points. 20 of those came in the third quarter. 4 3-pointers. 13 of 26 in field goals. 8 rebounds. All of them were defensive rebounds. 2 assists on a block. Sam Hauser with 15 points. All of them were 3-pointers. 5 3-pointers. And majority of them came from the second quarter. 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Al Horford, Jason Tatum with 3 for 3 in free throws. Al Horford with 16 points, 4 for 8 in 3-pointers, 6 for 11 in field goals, 10 rebounds. He has a double-double and 2 blocks. 17 points is Kristaps Porzingis with a 3, 8 for 15 bank shots, 1 for 6 3-pointers, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. No surprise there. And Derek White with 13 points, 2 3-pointers, including that buzz beater in the third quarter. As third quarter couldn't get worse, it did in the third quarter. A buzz beater. 1 more in the paint, 5 for 5 in free throws with 4 rebounds, 7 assists. That's Boston for you. Now for the Heat, making his debut, Andrew Wiggins with 11 points, so not terrible. Although he would have loved to have more shots in. 2 for 8 in 3-pointers, which was the first 3 came from the first quarter, which was a nice pass from the player that we'll talk about in a little bit. 2 for 8 in 3-pointers, though. 3 for 12 in field goals. So 1 more paint. 3 for 3 in free throws. The 3 free throws was a 3-point foul that happened just when the game started. So the 3 for 3 free throws was a 3-point foul. He made all 3 of them, and that's just in the first quarter. In fact, the game started when that happened. 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Bam, who carried the team while everyone else could not. 22 points for him. He has a 3. 6 for 17 in field goals. 9 for 10 in free throws. With 12 rebounds, so at least he has a double-double. 4 assists. Khalil Ware with just 8 points. 4 for 12 in field goals, 0 for 4 in 3-pointers. But he does have those putback dunks, which was excellent, which is always awesome to see. But he has 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and the block. He just got destroyed by the Boston's defense. Davion Mitchell also making his Heat debut. 4 points, 2 for 8 in field goals. Just a rough shooting for him as well. 3 rebounds, 4 assists, including that assist that has that cross-court pass right here to Andrew Wiggins. That was that assist I was talking about. It's a very nice assist. What comes the years to come, hopefully. Alec Burks making his first start in the season with the Heat. He has 13 points with 3 for 5 in 3-pointers, 5 for 7 in field goals with 7 rebounds. And off the bench, Nikola Jovic with 10 points, with 2 for 9 3-pointers, 4 for 11 in field goals, with 8 rebounds. And that's pretty much it. Nothing to talk about. This was a blowout from the second quarter to beyond. 85 points. Christ. I guess the difference here is what really frustrates the hell out of me is that in the fourth quarter, they did score 20 points. They scored 9 points the last game. That was with Brooklyn. I don't know. I have nothing to talk about. I really have nothing to talk about. Because, I mean, let's be real. What the hell is there to say other than Terry Rozier was at his worst, right? He was so bad in this game. The shooting was abysmal in the second quarter. I mean, it was so bad. At least 11 straight misses. At least it has to be 12 straight, as far as I remember. And of course, you have that Quetta vicious dunk in the third quarter. I don't know what that will achieve. That just makes you look like an asshole with the Boston Celtics team that's just competing to get to the first place in the Eastern Conference. And the Heat team continues to be terrible, mid. And right now we are a game under 500, 25-26 now. But yet, despite that, we're in 7th place in the Eastern Conference. It looks like we're going to be a play-in team again. I don't know what else to say. I really don't know what else to say. I think we can wrap it up here because there's nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about in this game other than the fact that the game was just an abysmal. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. All right, I'm gonna stop right here. Nothing to say. The Heat lose this game 103-85 to the Boston Celtics at home. Then next up, we go to Oklahoma City to take on the Thunder. That game is probably going to go well. Followed by the Dallas Mavericks. That might be a winnable game because, the circumstance with the front office being an absolute train wreck. I mean, why would you give up Luka for Anthony Davis? And now Anthony Davis, I heard, is out for weeks. So now we know who won that trade easily. All right, I'm done talking about this. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. There's no games tomorrow. Well, actually, there is a game with the Hurricanes and Syracuse for the college basketball, but I'm not recapping them this season. I have not since I didn't start to recap them. I'm not going to recap them at all. So tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a preview of the Miami Sharks. If you don't know who the Miami Sharks are, they are a professional rugby team in South Florida. I bet most people did not know that. So that's why I'm promoting them. So anyway, folks, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Sharks preview, not the recap. And I guess I'm excited to watch rugby. I shouldn't say I guess. I'm damn excited to watch rugby. It beats the hell out of whatever we're watching with basketball. Good times are coming. I just don't know when. So anyway. Good night.